Of course, the jack has those little pads on them. All right, what's up everyone? Come and join me and let's hang out. I'm gonna replace my shock because of this reason. It has been leaking, as you can see right here. There's a residue of oil leak. So what I'm gonna do, I checked the other side. This side is actually a little bit dropped than the right side, the passenger. So this rear is a little bit lower than the right. So what I'm gonna do, as you can see, it's been leaking for quite a while. I just inspected it the other time and I'm gonna have to replace it. And I got the part from Amazon, which, you know, 1-day shipping, including tax and everything, $70, brand new. Let's go ahead and replace it, and it looks, hopefully it's easy. First, let's go remove the shock by removing these 2 bolts over here. What size is this? Let's see. It looks like it's a 14. Let me double check. Oh no, it's not 14. Let's see here. It's a 15. Is this a 15? Yeah, it's 15 millimeter. 2 bolts right there on top. And then we're gonna remove the bolt right here on the bottom, and then we're gonna compress it down. Hopefully it's that simple to remove. But the thing is, this thing has a cover on the bottom, so we need to remove this cover first. I'll be back. All right, so I went ahead and removed the 10 millimeter that was attached right here. So just the 10, and then this slides out. So it's basically a cover for this metal piece right here. What size is this? Let's go ahead and remove the top first, since I'm free on this bolt right here to access them. And then we're gonna remove the 2 nuts up above. All right, once this 2 loosen up, let's go ahead and remove the 21 millimeter right over there. Oh wait, where's my nut? I mean, my socket came off. One second, there it is. There we go. 21. Now this is loosened up. Let's go ahead and take it out. The nut. There we go. As you can see, there's some wetness on this shocks. That's why it's a bit dropped. And see all the debris sticking into it now. And let's go ahead and put the new one in. So this is the part that I got. This came from this one right here. I'm gonna transfer it, and this little holder right there, I'm gonna get that too and transfer it to the new one. The new one came with a bolt, and it seems to be similar quality as far as, yeah, it looks the same as far as quality goes. It just looks the same. It's just not Tesla part, so it's Amazon. Got it from Amazon. That is the brand name if you guys want to know. All right, so those plastic piece that holds it, transferred it over there, and then put back this rubber cover, and that's it. Just unscrew this. Actually, it's like screw and unscrew. It'll come in, come out, and we're ready to put it back. And you can do this yourself, guys. If you have jacks in 21 millimeter and the 10 millimeter, it's very easy to do. You could do it yourself, save some money. All right, to alleviate you from a little bit of stress, get another jack it here, and then that way you can push it all the way up as close as you can, and then after that just go ahead and zap it. All right, so once the bolts are on in the bottom, I went ahead and released my jack. That's it, guys. You could do it yourself. Tesla Model 3 rear shock replacement. My shock absorber is separate from this piece right here, the coil. So if yours looks like this, you could do it yourself. But if you have the one with the spring on it, you need a compressor for that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm gonna put the wheels back, torque it, and God bless. I'll catch you on the next video. And that's how you replace your rear shocks on your Tesla Model 3 if you have that set up. It's very easy to do. Hope this helps you. God bless. Please subscribe. Help me grow on this channel. Take care, everyone. God bless. Bye.